Hey, how's it going? It's Walsh here, sick as always. Welcome to episode 28 of my Ruthless SSF Run Necropolis League. The Blade Trap Saboteur is a freaking dream, man. Oh my god. I am so glad I farmed, like, how many? I don't even know how long it took, but however much time I spent farming for that sword, it was all completely worth it. This character is crazy fun to play. I'm not gonna lie to you though, it is definitely not a fast mapping character. So if you're looking for someone to blast your maps, don't play this. It will not be a good time for you. But I'm loving the character. I'm liking the unique play style of it, and I'm really hoping I could push it to do Uber Elder. That would be fantastic. But anyway, hope you enjoy the video, and I'll see you near the end. The biggest issue I'm having with this character is I just keep wanting to push it further and further. I really just need to take some time and relax and farm, get some XP. But every time I see a boss or I see any kind of encounter, I just want to try it out and see how this character does. And of course, Katarina is not exactly like an intense benchmark for a character, but we did take her down. We took her down pretty quickly, and of course, we didn't die. I don't know what's going on. I guess I'm just not used to having evasion, energy shield, and life all together. Because usually my ES is used for like Eldritch Battery or something. So I don't know if that's just it by itself. But my God, this character feels disgustingly tanky. Like I tank so much stuff that even my champion has no chance of tanking, and I'm not used to it yet. It's kind of weird. All of my scours and alchemies are being deleted onto this ring. So far, it hasn't hit anything. Honestly, if it hits even like tier 3 life and 1 res, I'm just going to keep it because I really just need a nice life ring. That would be awesome. Anyway, I got an Omen of the Jeweler, which is pretty cool. I actually ran a map with 4 Omen All Flames, and I only died once. And it wasn't even to that, so it's pretty good, not gonna lie, it's a good time. I did end up dying to a betrayal in that map because betrayal can sometimes be terrifying, mainly Tora. And I think I might need to take the ES mastery to make chaos damage not bypass my ES. I mean, it still bypasses it, but I think it's like 50% doesn't or something like that. Anyway, just doing some more crafting, looking at my gear. Unfortunately, I don't have pretty much any of the mods I need from the Eldritch currency, but we're gonna keep farming. You never know. I mean, at some point, I'm probably just gonna have to do like a couple of days straight of doing nothing but farming for those because I need Eater and the Searing Exarch. I don't just need one of them, and that takes quite a while. Anyway, hit level 82. Leveling is going really well. I decided to go do a memory. The memory was an absolute joke. I didn't even die. Even the big like laser beam couldn't kill me. It's kind of ridiculous. The implicit is trash. Oh, we got agony crawler damage. Okay, we're keeping that one. I have a dream of doing an agony crawler character this league. I'm not saying it's gonna happen, but it would be really fun to do so. I don't know because like I was thinking I might do the old school agony crawler where you just do nothing but have the agony do damage and you're just a tank that doesn't die. Because I love the playstyle of I'm just a mega tank, my homies kill you. I love that playstyle. I think it's really fun. Also, I did get the accompanied by the map boss proc. I decided not to use the omen on it because I had XP and I'm a coward. But overall, we did clear the map. I got a ridiculous amount of rares. Got my first +1 all spell skills wand. Decided to fracture it, and we actually hit it. All right, well, there goes all my chaos orbs if I ever get any. I think what I'm gonna do after I do like some power leveling for a little while, I think what I really want to do is do like some tier 9, tier 10 mass farming on Molten Strike and just farm strong boxes and try to get currency. Because for one, I do want to level up the hey incursion. I do want to level up the Molten Strike character more because honestly, now that I don't have to switch to Earthquake to kill bosses, I can just fully gear her up and not have to worry. Oh, a Cheula, and not have to worry about it. So maybe I'm just gonna do a bunch of farming on her, try to get me some bulk currency, and do some crafting. Anyway, I am doing the tree to have, I think it's Parandus or whatever it's called on your Atlas tree that gives you a random corpse that gives you a random craft. I'm trying to just get, I think I'd like to get 3 or 4 tier ratings because remember, I do have that Opal Ring craft, and an Opal Ring would be pretty disgusting on this character. Unfortunately, my first big batch of corpses, I didn't get anything. But I mean, what do you expect? It is not that easy to get tier rating, let me tell you. I had a bunch of scarabs for strong boxes saved up, so I decided to do some tier 12 maps, just farm for some XP, and use up my scarabs because why not? I love scarabs, dude. They're so freaking fun. And of course, for my tree, I just have increased chance of gem cutters, increased chance of currency, which also doubles their respective loot. And on top of that, I have boxes that have a chance to open again. I'm going to tell you right now, if you're farming strong boxes on Ruthless, I recommend you do not take the node that corrupts the box. I personally do not think it is worth it. I think it's way better. Oh my god, 2 GCPs. I think it's way better just to craft on it yourself, and it can also brick a lot of the stuff you want. So that's just my opinion. I think I think the corrupted boxes are kind of bait. But hey, whatever, you do your own thing. Oh my god, if this opens more than once, that would be a disgusting box. Okay, 2 alchemies, good enough. Good. I put 1 alchemy in, I got 2 out. Fair enough. Basic math. Can't really complain about that. I don't have a lot of them though. I can only do like 3 or 4 maps. But honestly, even just those few maps I did, I got so much value out of them. I did get a gem cutter box, and I really considered scouring it. But honestly, getting an extra Val gem is really nice because that means I'm going to get at least 4, which I did get 4. And Val gems are really nice for making Val orbs because Val orbs are really good, man. I need a lot of them. Pretty much I use all of them exclusively to oh, there we go. I use pretty much all of them exclusively just to like corrupt jewels I have to try to get unique jewels. But on top of that, if I ever do like Cyrus or something, I might need them for the gloves. I did hit level 83. I did a big scarab reroll, and it was all trash, so I'm not going to waste your time. Can we get anything cool? Nope. Hey, movement speed. I'll take it. Dude, I'll tell you, this character's movement speed is rough. I realized that if you, so the weapon effect that you use, like the visual effect, actually changes the sword, but the effect, like, there's 2 of them. There's one, the skin, the weapon skin, and the effect. The effect doesn't show, but the weapon skin does show. I was saying it backwards, sorry. Anyway, hit level 84. Mapping on tier 16 feels great. I was feeling super confident, so we're going to fight Cyrus. I'm going to tell you right now, I have a lot more damage. Well, I say a lot more. I have more damage to get on this character, but as you can just see, I tanked a die beam, and then I don't tank a die beam. I don't know what the difference is. Look at that. Sometimes I can eat the entire thing, and sometimes it just kills me. I don't really know what's happening. I don't know if maybe, because I think I'm like, what, 96% spell suppression? Is that 4% really making that much of a difference? It actually might be. It might be another factor. It might just be he's rolling a crit or something. I don't know. But as you can see, sometimes it wrecks me. Other times I can tank it. The biggest issue I had with this fight was just my movement speed was really low. But the damage felt pretty nice. I will say, though, I think the Earthquake character still has more damage than me right now. But the Earthquake character has nothing on my defense. The defense on this character is absolutely ridiculous. Went and did a temple. It was a pretty crappy temple, but it had its Ziri. Got a flask and terrible roll. All right, moving on. I mean, to be honest with you, if I get like 8% on that flask, I might just use it. I think what I should do is actually use a damage flask and maybe even drop Arctic armor when I'm doing pinnacle fights and maybe use like Herald of Thunder or something. It won't be a huge jump in damage, but it will be damage. I went and did the I was it Elder, the Shaper Guardian invitation for Maven. The fight was easy as hell. I did die once because I didn't realize it was a clone Minotaur, and they both jumped out of the ground, and they killed me. But on the bright side, though, I did complete the invitation, had no issues with it, and I'm pretty happy with this character for level 84. So I decided to go fight Maven because why not? I'm gonna just tell you right now, I failed. I 100% failed, and you're gonna see why. You see that green lady in the far left corner? I didn't notice her at all, and let me tell you something. I lost four portals to her. That first death is on me. I ran into the beam. I was gonna die, and look at this. Every time I came back in, this is what would happen. There was nothing I could do. I couldn't go to the right. I couldn't go to the left. She would kill me. Everything else with the Maven though by herself was like pretty easy. I went and fought Shaper and he slammed me. But yeah, like I was saying with the Maven fight, I was able to tank every ability she did, but I could not survive the random goddess. Now I'm not gonna stand here and say I definitely was gonna kill Maven with this character, but I'm gonna try again when I get the opportunity. Probably do some more invitations and try to get another fight. I don't know if I can do it on this character. I really hope I can. But my main goal is to fight Uber Elder. That would be amazing because the other builds I want to make this league, one of them I really think is going to be great at bossing. So I'm not sweating it too much, but you never know. That character might be trash. How am I supposed to know? Anyway, though, I am a little sad I failed the fight, but hey, that's how it goes. You saw me kill a Shaper. I only died to his slam attack because my movement speed is terrible. Outside of that, of course, there was no issue. And I was just back to doing some more tier 16s. using my alpha scarabs to get a free a free temple, which the temple was okay. It wasn't a terrible temple, but I did not realize until I entered it that it was only an eye level 62 area. Why? My entire temple was 83. I guess it randomizes the monster level zone too. That sucks. And I randomly got Zoff's bow, which I don't actually remember what the upgraded version does, so I'm gonna have to look that up. But it's probably trash. But I mean, it might be fun to use it. I don't know. My second temple I got from her was also trash, and this is the temple I got naturally. So I got two from my scarabs and one from actually completing the temple. And I didn't get any crazy loot, but I got the Vial of Consequence. If you don't know, the Vial of Consequence is for the belt, so you can make the Coward's Legacy, which is a very interesting belt. Wow. That is 100 total LE res for a Vermilion ring, but unfortunately it has no life, so I might roll over it. I don't know. I got my first tier rating, which is great, after using like, I don't know, 70 corpses. I don't show you all of them just because it's a lot of time and I don't want to waste your time, but we did get a second tier rating, which is pretty nice. And after that, we didn't get anything else. But to be fair, I can't really complain about that. Getting two tier ratings and like 70 or 80 corpses is very, very lucky. Anyway, I'm running this temple for the third time in a row now. Granted, the tier ratings are different, but it's the exact same layout. So it was kind of weird, to be honest with you. I got my first double implicit belt. Unfortunately, it was trash, but honestly, it was still pretty cool to see. I didn't really get any good loot from the temple overall, but I mean, like, you can't really complain too much. Hey, 30 MS boots. There we go. See, just don't complain. Get loot. Hey, if you made it this far in the video, I just want to say thank you so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. I am level 84, 29% of the way to 85. This character feels amazing to play. We are res capped. I don't have any like special like max all res or anything like that. My spell suppression is 90%, and this character is just fun, man. Like I will say though, if you want to play this character, and obviously you're not gonna have a sword like this, if you just focus on one element or even just go physical, like I really think that you could take this take this build in many, many directions, and I really think it'd be fun to see what you could do with it. Just keep in mind attack speed does nothing. Also keep in mind this is not melee, this is an attack. Another thing I'm experimenting with, I'm going to start using Smite with increased duration. I think it's only really going to be, I mean, obviously it's only giving me like 10 damage because it's level 1. But I really think it's going to be helpful against pinnacle fights, especially when like, because what happens a lot, especially in that Cyrus fight, because everyone moves around so much these days, a lot of times you're like out of traps and you have like a second or two where you're waiting for a trap. This lets you get you a buff, and especially when we get the buff up to like 9 sec. Well, I don't know how much it's going to go up. The increased duration I have is only level 6. I'm hoping it goes up. If I can get it up to 10 seconds or even like 9.5 seconds, I think that would be amazing. But just a reminder, this is not a melee skill, so Ancestral War Chief will not do anything for you. Attack speed does nothing for you. But remember, attack stuff does. So like this damage to attack, that works, which is pretty sick. Don't forget you can also get a conversion on your gloves for physical. I think the plan is to convert to lightning. I don't know. I think that's my best bet. I don't know though. It might not be just because it's so volatile. It can roll really low, it can roll really high. But at the same time, I think that's kind of what makes it the best, especially since my what is my crit now? 408% crit multi. My crit chance gets higher when I obviously Assassin's Mark. The only thing that really feels a little weird, especially for a trap character, is it's really hard for us to get power and frenzy charges. I did experiment using charge traps on my main skill, which does let me maintain the charges, but the damage is not worth giving up any of my gems. Increased crit is so much damage. LA damage with attacks is ridiculous. Like, I don't really have anything I could swap. And obviously, you can't take off advanced traps. Let me show you why. 3 seconds? That's not too terrible, right? 5.3. No, thank you. You cannot play. Okay, I'm not going to say you can't play this character without advanced traps, but you will have a bad time. Anyway, as far as currency goes, I have a nice stockpile of alchemies, even though I've been using them quite frequently. My chaos orbs are deleted. I don't know. Where's that ring? There we go. This ring is crazy, but I don't know, man. I mean, maybe I should just wait and see if I can get lucky and get an exalt. That would be pretty sick. But like, it feels really bad to roll over that. But at the same time, if you hit like tier 3, even just tier 3 life on this ring, it would be disgusting. Anyway, though, from my tree, the next thing I'm going for is over here. I'm going to take the Mark the Prey, which is going to be fantastic. I also have to change this. There we go, problem solved. Because we are not 100% chance to hit. Okay, it's not that bad. Hold on. Hold on. It is not 75%. There we go, 92%, which is not amazing. The thing is, like, I don't really notice the accuracy except on unique enemies. Like, trash mobs usually just blow up instantly, so I don't know, maybe I'll work on trying to get some accuracy on something. I probably won't, but you never know. Anyway, my plan right now, I've used pretty much all of my scarabs. My strongbox scarabs are gone. My alva scarabs are gone. Maybe I'll do some June. I don't really know. We'll see. The plan right now. Also, real quick before I forget, I have 24 harvest and 30 breach. I'm saving those up. I think on this character I'm going to do harvest because harvest should be a joke on this character. I'm just going to go like this. Yeah, you throw all four. Oh, also, a thing with bossing with this character, what's really, really nice is you throw all four of them, then you throw a fifth one, then you throw a sixth one, then you throw a seventh one, and then you trigger it. And my god, the damage is pretty funny. Anyway, my plan is to do lower tier farming, just try to build up some currency. I might play Inferno Blow for a little while to farm really fast, but we'll see. Anyway, thank you for watching. Sorry I've said anyway so many times, and hopefully I see you tomorrow.